looks like he's got the physique of a Jake LaMotta. And but you know, the most experienced guy of the two is actually Clinton Johnson out of the blue corner, and he comes from a fighting family.
I got 3 3-minute rounds to do this. See how that the boy uses his good right hand there.
Lovely right hand.
Uses his height pretty well there.
Yep, he's nice and tight too. His hands are high. He jabbed beautifully. Yeah, this is going to be good. Hadlow definitely the more powerful bloke, but Johnson much quicker at the early opening seconds of the first round.
He looks like his technique might be a little bit sharper too, to tell you the truth. A little bit well-schooled, really well-schooled fighter as Clinton Johnson, the way it looks to me, this early in the fight.
Yep, I couldn't agree more, mate. He's very tucked up very well, you know, boxing well behind his left hand there. Hadlow showing a bit of good sportsmanship early, on the receiving end of a couple of more good shots.
A little bit wild there. He's having trouble reaching him. He's a tall lad. He's having trouble getting up there.
And he's got the faster hands as well as the much longer reach. William Hadlow trying to force his way in there.
He's got to slip those. He's got to slip those jabs. He's got to slip them and get in close, Barry. He's not slipping them. He's not doing that.
No, he should wait for the jab and try, you're right, and counter off it and get in there. And you'd think he'd do most of his damage up close because he's built so solidly.
He kind of reaches out with that, whatever you'd call it, left hook, jab, whatever it is, and try to use that to bring himself in, but it's not working for him.
No, he needs to, as you said, he needs to wait for a jab and then slip under that and get in, but it's easier said than done because Clinton Johnson does look like a very well-schooled fighter here.
Fast hands.
Yep.
That right hand he dropped on him earlier. There again, he dropped that right hand again. He brings his leverage into it.
Yeah, the very opening right hand in the first few seconds was spot on the money. Yeah, Hadlow looking a bit frustrated here. Clinton Johnson keeps his cool. He'll should continue this fight in a similar vein, I would think.
Clinton's got the edge in experience as far as the amateur experience is concerned. This is both their debuts as professional fighters, but Clinton's got some 25 amateur bouts, and the other boys only had 4. Hadlow's only had 4, so he has a little short on the experience. Yep. Makes a big difference, Barry, when they got a bit of experience when they're going for that first one.
For sure. Couldn't agree more, Gus. It's experience is such a big thing in this business, isn't it?
It certainly is. It certainly is. Later on, we might even talk a little bit about the fact that Marcus Baer had twice the number of fights when he first fought Green in that first fight, and he may have taken a bit lightly and got beat in that regard. Never can tell.
Possibly, exactly. Well, he certainly did what he had to in the rematch.
Well, it shows experience, Barry. There it is. There's no excuse.
Good punching here from Clinton Johnson. He certainly had Hadlow in a bit of trouble there, I think, but Hadlow fighting back well, but some good punches there from Clinton Johnson. Clear round to Clinton Johnson.
Yes, Clinton Johnson won that round as far as I'm concerned anyway, Barry.
Yep, definitely by a clear margin. Murray Thompson in the corner of Clinton Johnson, the promoter of our show tonight, always puts on a great show down here at the Knox Netball Centre. What did you say to me, Gus? His 28th promotion?
28th promotion. All of them sold out houses.
Yep.
He does a heck of a job as a teacher as well as a promoter. He's got Clinton over there. He's taught him well.
Yep. He's a one-man show, that's for sure.
Second round in this 3-round by 3-minute bout. We're having trouble getting the stool out. Tom over there is in the corner. He's got it out finally, and the boys start their fisticuffs. That right hand, he's got that nailing.
Yeah, he's got a good right. He's got good power in that right hand too. As you said, he's a fairly finely built young fella, but he's got some whack in that right hand.
That's right. He leans down on it. Again, beautiful quick right hand.
Yep. Hadlow trying to force him up against the ropes, but not doing anything when he gets him there. If one of those right hands lands clean, he's going to be in a lot of trouble.
I noticed he came good with the left hook there too, which is pretty emphatic. He's got a pretty good box of tools there to work with.
He's got a good kit of punches. That was a pretty good right to the body. That's what Hadlow probably needs to do, is trying to, because he's having no luck trying to nail the head at the moment. He needs to probably dig down a bit underneath and see if he can slow him up a bit, his taller opponent.
Yes, he'd look like his body would be susceptible to body blows.
He does a bit, yeah, but he, looks do deceive. As we said, the great Jeff Malcolm had a very similar sort of physique. And as we said, this kid's got power and he's got speed. That's
nice.
Right.
Nice.
Yeah, very nice.
And also I noticed with Hadlow, arm punching, Barry.
Yep.
Arm punching.
He looks as though he'd be a very powerful puncher, but there's not a great deal there at this stage. And he looks very frustrated, Gus.
Yeah. Yes, he does. Well, he's getting nailed with some punches there, and he's got this guy that's taller than him and has got speed on him and not letting him do what he wants to do. For
sure. He's certainly pretty well one-way traffic. Hadlow's trying hard, but not being effective. At this stage of the second round, good punches from Clinton Johnson as he goes underneath. Oh, good uppercut from Hadlow there, though. That was and another crack. Oh, big punches being exchanged.
Well, that's Hadlow's gate. That's the only gate he's got to go through, because there's the power.
Oh, he's like a bull, Gus.
That's absolutely. He's bullying him in there too, trying to get. He landed that uppercut. He said, "Uh-oh, I found something that works."
Yep. He's going to try it again. Must be coming up close to the end of this round, I would think. Hadlow looking a bit tired.
He's not doing himself any good now, unfortunately, because all that good work he did to let it go away from what he's doing now. He's not doing anything now.
No.
And you're going to waste the good that he did before.
He slipped that right hand nicely to get in there.
Didn't do anything with it, unfortunately.
No. Lovely short left hook from Clinton Johnson. I think Clinton will pull him up in the third round. If he does make it through this round, must be close to the bell. I'm sure it must be close to the bell. It seems like a long round.
I think Hadlow wants the bell desperately. There it is.
I think you'll see. I'd be very surprised if Hadlow can get through the third round.
I don't think he can. He's not fit. That's obvious. He's not as fit as he should be.
Yep. He's run out of gas.
This other kid is fit.
Yep. Fit as a Mallee bull.
Unbeaten for 9 years, Frank Ropers. You would have found to thank any of his supporters. Always had a nice handwritten note to thank all the people that supported him, didn't you, Frank? Frank Ropers, one of our great champions here tonight. Tremendous crowd in, still rolling.
Great to see my old mate Frank Ropers here. We absolutely butchered each other on Ash Wednesday about 20 odd years ago, and great to be mates with him now, and great to reminisce about one of the greatest wars I ever had in my life.
Took a while before you got to be talking to each other, didn't it?
It took a long time.
Third and final round. I'm afraid that Hadlow has got the job ahead of him. I don't know if he'll get through this round. I think that Clinton is going to put the wood on him this time.
Yep.
And Hadlow hasn't got an answer. He got lucky before with an uppercut. He hasn't got the hand speed, and he just can't do it.
No, I think, he's desperately trying to land a big shot, Hadlow, but he'd be lucky if he gets one through. And I think you're right. I think, and look, he telegraphed from there. I think you'll see he's trying desperately. Look, he was going to grab him by the leg then, I think.
Well, the only thing he's got going for him now is a puncher's chance.
Yep, he has got a puncher's chance.
If he can get that in there, fine. But this kid is working him very well. Hadlow, a fighter to come in for a 3-round debut, he should be fit. My goodness gracious me. That's the most important thing, your fitness. If you can't have that, why is he turning pro?
No, you're dead right. Fitness is paramount in this caper. If you're not in top physical condition, you're in the wrong business.
And the worst place to be, Barry, is when you're running out of gas and the other guy's coming on.
Oh, yeah, you're not wrong.
Very nice kid of punches.
Hadlow just about exhausted again. I think he's got a cut on the right eye, Hadlow. I think Clinton Johnson sets himself here. He can still pull him up. He'll cut the eye. No, desperate Hadlow, rushing in with wild shots.
Well, that's all he's got going for him now, I'm afraid. Oh, wow.
Good left hook. He's hurt. He's a tough son of a gun, Hadlow, but his legs went then when he received that left hook.
Timeout. What's happening?
I know. The mouth guard, no. He's lost, I don't think he lost the mouth guard, did he? Where's the mouth guard? Gus, did you see the mouth guard come out?
I
don't think it's come out. I don't think he had it in.
Probably not. Probably not. Well, first pro fight. I think there's a few people got to learn something here.
He's in a lot of trouble, this lad, now. He's very tired.
Well, he's waiting for that bell to come. He wants it. He tried. He's in there. He hasn't shirked it altogether, Barry. He's still trying.
He's got guts for sure. And there's the shot. We had a feeling was going to come, and we've called it, Gus. It's all over.
He missed that uppercut. Don't worry about it, Chris. Don't count. Stop it now, Chris. Let it go.
It's all over.
Yes, he
still very unsteady on his feet, William Hadlow. But you did say at the start of the round, Gus, that he wouldn't see it, and we both picked that.
That's right.
Yeah.
This guy's a good puncher. He's a real puncher. A real puncher. He's got that leverage, Barry. He's got the leverage. He got the height.
Yep.
He's punching down on these guys.
He looked good.
I think he looked very good.
He looked really good.
I'm just wondering about his physical stamina when we get into the 6- and 8-round fights with tough guys. They're going to tear the body apart.
True, but you've seen him as well as I have. I mean, Langton Tanaga was a good one. I mean, I pounded his body for 15 rounds. I thought I'd snap him in half when I looked at him, and he was as tough as an old leather boot. And plenty of guys you see that you don't expect to be tough. And this kid's in great condition, and he's well taught. Yeah. He can fight.
Yeah. We'll hear more of him.
Yep.
Look forward to seeing him too.
For sure, me too.
Yeah, I think perhaps if I were William Hadlow, I might shop around for another sport, perhaps.
Yes, Gus. I think he hasn't got the the speed and the attributes to take him.
Got heart. He's got the willingness, but that's not enough.
No, he's left it pretty late too. He's had 4 amateur fights, and having his first pro fight, he's left it a bit late, I think.
At 30 years of age, from the Gold Coast, I don't think he wants to stick around this business. No. But you never can tell what he might learn from this. He may learn one thing, that don't go in the ring again. He's not completely 125% fit.
For sure.
You got to be fit. You said it. You got to be fit in the escaper, and that's exactly right.
Well, if you're not, you can certainly get yourself hurt.
Absolutely. All right.
Thank you, Damien. The time, 2 minutes, 22 seconds of round 3. The winner by knockout, the jackhammer, Clint Johnson.